Now, it's time for Spotlight on Business, where every week we put the spotlight on a different local business so you can find out how they serve you and the community. Now from Michiana's Morning News, it's Laura Smith.
Welcome to the Style File, which is 95.3 MNC's version of, I don't know, something, all things fashion, with the people who know more about that than I think any family in the world, being in the business since 1964. How about that? Lily is joining me here from Stephenson. She is part of third generation of a store that has truly captivated the hearts of Elkhartans and beyond. People come from all over to go shopping at Stephensons. It's a legacy, wonderful store. So thanks for joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here as always.
We love it. Well, sometimes we have your dad and sometimes we have you. And it really is a great perspective on a family business in general. I mean, how many businesses these days are truly run by the family that owns them and then by three generations of it, all in the store at the same time? So when you go to Stephenson's, we're seeing everybody from your grandma to your dad to you, and maybe one day one of yours will be carrying on those. What do you think about that?
Yes, that's what we pride ourselves on, being some of the most hands-on family businesses. You can usually find all three generations of us there doing everything from, window displays, picking out outfits, a little bit of sewing here and there. We try to stay on top of all of a little bit of it.
It really is. It is a wonderful, it's to me, it so beats going into a department store where, you've got maybe groceries on that side and then you've got, clothes hanging over here on this side and tools in the back.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that's not the experience.
No, you lose a little bit of that connection. And I think that's something that, we try to focus on a lot is, the more we know about what we have there, the better we can help people shop. And that's what we really like to do is, make people feel comfortable and confident in what they're wearing. And you can't do that unless you know all of the stuff that you have.
It's what's so amazing about Stephenson's to me is how, yes, it's a big store. It has an upstairs and a downstairs in that same building where, I used to go when I was 5 with my mom. It's a big store. But when you think about anybody from any age, except obviously you're not children's, but, teenagers on up, you can find something, whether it's jeans to casual to elegant affair aware, with wedding gowns and prom gowns and suits for men and tailored, just beautiful things. And then literally the cutting edge styles that are, out of New York, which that's one of the great things to come out of New York is they have such beautiful fashion. That's where the garment industry is in the country. And you fly there and you get to, you're there. And what is that like for you?
It is such a cool experience. For when I started with Stephenson's full time, we were doing a lot of things online still because, coming out of COVID and things like that. And it really changed the way the industry was kind of running. So to get to start going back and being a part of the buying experience, seeing things in person, it's so much fun. It's I feel like a lot of people in the fashion industry tend to be a little bit more hands-on anyways, but I love to look at the fabrics, feel them, because looking at pictures online, you don't know how it's going to turn out in person. I feel like even as from a consumer point of view, shopping online, we hear that so frequently is it's so hard to shop without seeing what it's actually going to look like in person. It's hard to judge fit, all of that kind of stuff. So it's great to be able to go talk to the vendors, build those relationships. And, we have vendors that we've worked with for years and years. And it just, again, helps us to be able to serve that consumer better in the long run because we're able to offer a better selection at better prices than a lot of what you can find either in stores around here or online.
That's right. I'm one of those people. I do not like shopping. I do not shop for clothes online. Just for that very reason. I can't do. First of all, I hate returning things.
Yes.
Like I'm the type of person, I will procrastinate, even though all you have to do is walk into the store and whatever
I
box
put it off.
it up. I put it off until it's too late to return it.
Yep.
Then I've lost my money and I'm sitting there with an item that doesn't fit me and I don't like. I just don't do it. When I go to Stevenson's, I'm like exactly what you said. I'm seeing the fabrics. The fabrics that are available in today's clothing, it's remarkable. I mean, it used to be you would get cotton, wool, and rayon,
Yep.
Polyester. That was it.
Yes.
There wasn't anything else. And now, unbelievable the different fabrics, like even for men in your men's department.
Yes.
Some of the things that are down there are just so incredible. They're beautiful. And I say this having just gotten a birthday present for a dear friend of mine. I wanted to get him some nice shirts because he's one of those guys who cares how he dresses and he likes to wear nice things. And you had a great sale going on. It was before the 4th of July and you had a buy one, get one half off sale. So I go down there. Oh, my goodness. I found something when my friend and I, because we got it together, gave it to him for his birthday, he was absolutely floored. He was like, these are gorgeous shirts. He goes, I would never, he goes, I look at Johnny O shirts all the time, but I never buy them for myself because, well, they're just so nice. And I just don't think of buying myself nice clothes like that. I said, you got to stop that.
Yes.
Yeah, treat yourself. You deserve, you're a guy, but you deserve to look really great. He was so thrilled with those shirts that I got him, and they were on sale. So,
you can't beat that. I think a lot of people are surprised because when you think of like, especially corporate apparel or, anything a little bit more formal, a lot of people have this picture in their minds of, like really stuffy, really stiff, uncomfortable. But I feel like Johnny O does a great job of providing those nice put together pieces in fabrics that you will want to wear all day long. The same thing on our women's side with like a Joseph Ribkoff, a Frank Lyman. There are things that you feel comfortable wearing, but you don't look sloppy. You look put together. It's so nice. And they will outlast a lot of the more uncomfortable styles. Like they're a little bit more costly, but in the long run, I'd rather buy one shirt and wear it for 5 or 6 years.
Exactly. It's not disposable clothing.
No.
I mean, some of that stuff you get online is literally disposable. Yeah. You wear it once and you're like, that's it. But Stephensons, the clothes are, they I can't explain it, but they're so in, but yet they're classic and timeless at the same time that they're in the now and in the trends. It's just, everything I get there is beautiful and it's a keeper. And I get excited because whenever I wear something from Stephensons, I feel like I'm put together.
It's nice when you have those outfits that you can just throw on. You don't really have to worry about what you're going to wear. And that's what we try to help people do is like, okay, what are your outfit formulas that you can have? We can help you get all set up with it. And then you just put them on. It doesn't take a lot of planning out. You look good. You feel good. That's what we want.
And everybody, and I also bought a gift for my cousin the other day. It was her birthday also. And I took her shirt and I just knew she went crazy for it. She was like, this is gorgeous. She goes, I can't believe. And somebody else said, yeah, it's not like the fake clothes I get. Like, I go to the big box stores and I get, my friend bought 10 T-shirts or something. And, she goes, it's embarrassing. She goes, I've got to start shopping like an adult and, actually going to a store like Stephenson, she said, because it's obvious when you wear something, the quality just isn't there. But even with jeans, like I have such a hard time finding jeans.
Jeans shopping is like near impossible.
It's very traumatic. But for some reason, you guys have steered me in the right direction. The jeans that I get at Stephenson's fit perfectly. And they always make you look a little bit better than you feel that you're looking. They're gorgeous quality. They're beautiful jeans.
And, that's another result of working with our vendors in person is we're able to check with them about the styles that they've had the most success with. We're able to feel them in person. One of our top denim brands, Democracy, that's something that we go to the showrooms in New York and we look at the styles beforehand. And for those of you that have tried Democracy jeans, you know the difference, the way they fit, the way they feel. It's great. And it's a hard thing to match when you're just, browsing around.
Well, that's the jeans I have, and they're so comfortable, first of all. I can't believe how comfortable they are, but they're so stylish. And I wash and dry them every single week. Every single week, wash and dry them. I never used to put my jeans in the dryer because they would shrink so terribly that you would never be able to wear them again. Not with these. There's something about them. It's just like they fit the way you think they're going to fit. And then no matter how many times you wash and dry them, they look brand new and they still fit you. And they're just, I can't rave enough about them, how much I love them. Because there was a big gap when I wasn't living here. And I honestly couldn't find a pair of jeans that fit me well for the life of me. And then I came to Stephensons.
They're hard to find.
Yeah. And there you had all different styles. I have the jeggings. I have the bell bottoms.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, I'd hate to tell you how many I have in my closet. It's embarrassing. But I mean, when they always work, when you know that's one of those pieces that if you don't know what to wear, you can just throw them on with a nice top and you're good to go.
I would rather spend a little bit more and have it for, like you said, 5 or 6 years and not be sick of it.
Exactly.
And really, but with the sales that you have, every time I turn around, you're having another sale. And that's the beauty of Stephensons as well. They understand. You guys understand the economy of today. Your dad goes to Washington, in fact, to talk about it with the Retail Association. You guys are very, very plugged into what's going on, not only with fashion, but in the economy. So you guys always seem to time out a reason for another sale. And it's just, it helps. It really helps. And I have met more people at Stephensons. It's kind of like Grand Central Station. I go in there, I'm always meeting somebody. Your beautiful family is always, oh, you got to meet so-and-so. You got to meet so-and-so. And there we are. And it's going in there for me is pleasurable. It's just full of joy. And I come out always with a lot of clothes. Yeah. But a good sale price and wonderful, good memories because I've just spent the day with beautiful people. And that is something you can't put a price on. I'm speaking with Lily, and she is here from Stephensons of Elkhart. Third generation she is, right in the business, working full-time there now with her dad, with her grandma, and associates that have been with them for, I believe, 58 years is Connie right now. Yeah. Connie's been with you for 58 years and doesn't look a day over 30. She's unbelievable. We're going to come back with more of your Style File. Don't go away.
Podcasts by Federated Media.